I've got a squash team that I play with, and one of the guys is a guy that looks after hedge funds. But he's based in Norwich, where we are. But his company is in London.
UEA, though.
You're at UEA. Great uni. He came back and he was like, one of the main shareholders of the hedge funds was in Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And he was like, that happened in end of September, beginning of October. He said they all came over to London. He said then they had the armed guards. We all had to go over, he said, to Wuhan the next month. And he said it was the armed guards there of the Chinese government showing what all their forces were. And, he's like, and then all of the hedge fund guys went back to England, Italy, France, Spain, all the head guys from, he said, that's exactly where it happened.
Yeah.
He's like, they came here, they came there, but they didn't announce it until 2 months later. He said it was already around the world.
That's how they spread it around.
It was already around the world.
That is the introduction.
What you're about to hear is a conversation that I had with a few friends a couple of years ago at the start of the lockdowns back in 2020. This is when there was still my friends around. We were all still going to the cafe pretty much every day and having conversations, and recorded the conversation that we were having with the permission of everybody that was there. And yeah, this is the conversation that took place 2 years ago between myself, a funeral director, and a couple of friends.
If you don't know you have an underlying condition, that is the one that people get really upset about. So if you don't know you had
It's all to do with
diabetes,
politics.
if you don't know you had cancer,
We'll find out on November the 3rd, or 4th, should I say.
Yeah,
and
Trump.
that takes you, then that's
Because when you
getting arsey.
the world will go. If she'd have won in 2016, we would have had a
This
pandemic.
would never have happened. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm right
you.
on that.
Exactly,
Simple
man.
as that. The only way that this fucking bullshit is now is that they can do mail-in voting rather than in-person voting.
Exactly, because they've got no candidates to
Yeah,
stand up
and
against
they'll
Trump.
get dead people and prison people and illegal immigrant people to vote for them because they want him out because he's going to run.
That's what they're doing, and they're doing that in the UK as well.
You need to look at what Sweden done.
All the illegal immigrants going into the UK,
You
man.
need to look at what Sweden done. They didn't have a lockdown.
No, and they didn't
They
have.
had shitloads of deaths in the first 2 or 3 months, and we're over with it. And now they have hardly any deaths because they're making their numbers up.
A mate of mine just sent me this. He's going down there next week, Trafalgar Square. You know, people
Oh, yes,
him.
mate.
There's loads of them happening everywhere. So next Saturday, Trafalgar Square, 29th, 12 o'clock.
My
And
friends
they're
are-
happening all over Europe, all the
They
time.
need to start having here.
But
There's
you
one
won't
in
see it on the man on the
Santa
fucking
There's no
telly
point.
box talking about it.
No, you won't.
But more people are waking up.
There's no point doing a place like that though, because it's only giving them fuel for if there's a spike there.
Yeah, but what about all these fucking numbers with the Black Lives Matter things? Well, that's it. We've got to go and quarantine when we get home. So you could go to Blackburn or Oldham in Manchester and come back with supposedly more symptoms and whatever else than you would
Turkey's
to
a good one. You can travel to Turkey and don't have to quarantine.
Yeah, but
Turkey has
next day,
never
yeah.
given the virus.
Oh, yeah, here's one for you. The Czech Republic. The president of the Czech Republic is on holiday until, I think, the 4th of September. But they've already planned for the 5th of September that they're going to have this fucking travel ban, lockdown, mass thing. How
When
convenient
he
is
gets
that?
back. And what about what's her name over in America? The mayor of Chicago.
The
Yeah.
one looks like fucking Beetlejuice.
Oh my God! What is going on with her hair and everything, man? It's crazy.
She said that, oh no, you can be filled with protest, which is fucking right, but you can't do it in a neighbourhood.
Yeah.
More.
And then she stood up and said, and I'm unapologetic for it. because I'm going to protect. Because we had threats, and I'm going to protect
It's all the blue states. It's all the blue states that are fucked. As in like
all the Democrat states, man.
Yeah,
all the
you can't pretty much
Democrat
change
states.
in America
You
because
just
that's all.
whitewash the fucking
All the
lot.
news comes in part with Hillary Clinton.
Right. So all of the news is owned by the six corporations. Exactly. Because they started funding Black Lives Matter in 2015 when George Soros took
The first
over.
one came in is when she was in court.
People are waking up, mate.
People are waking
People
up.
are talking about it.
I've been researching all of this for 7 years, man.
I've been since Loose Change. We've seen Loose Change, 9/11 thing, since back in the day. Oh, that doesn't make sense. But they're telling us that. Well, hang on a minute. What else are they fucking lying about?
Exactly. They're lying about this. What else? And it is everything, man. It is everything.
And this time, there's no getting away from it. It's not like you go, oh, I can buy that bit of conspiracy theory. I can buy that bit of news off.
What do you think is
Doesn't
happening
affect
with
my
Facebook?
life. This fucking knows.
What do you think's happening with Facebook?
It's just it's a continuation. If they'd have said at the end of the lockdown, this is all right now, everyone would go, well, what was the fucking lockdown for? But now they're dragging it on, saying you've got to wear this.
The face
dragging
mask.
it on, so that it means that the lockdown actually makes
It could be the face mask thing is training. It could be a learning algorithm for the artificial intelligence for facial recognition.
Have something to do with Boris said straight away. They have no influence in whether it has a spread or not spread. And now, all of a sudden, I have to walk through the reception of a gym with a face mask on.
And then when you get in there, you can take it
I
off.
can go swimming, play squash, go to the gym.
And not wear one.
But the germs know I don't get it there. But as long as I walk through the reception, I have to wear a face mask.
Don't you have to wear a mask downstairs but not upstairs or something as well?
The germs know, mate.
Because the germs don't go upstairs. Yeah, because when you're upstairs, if you've got COVID, as soon as they come out of your mouth, they go, oh shit, we're upstairs, let's go downstairs, lads.
It's the same with the protests. Oh, these protests are alright because they're saying about this. You can't have a funeral of more than 10 people in fucking
It's
wherever.
alright if it's BLM or
Bullshit
Antifa.
lives,
Can
man.
you sign that, please?
Can I sign it? Yeah.
There is no There is no
The sound level gets a bit rubbish here. I think I'm trying to get a pen or something out of my pocket, but stick around because you won't believe what this guy is.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
You do a blank one for her.
You're a funeral director. Are you
For the
shitting
last
me?
4 months, I've not seen
This is their first
flu.
order.
I've not seen flu or
To
pneumonia.
Mayor, M-A-Y-A. Do the blank one.
I'll do two, yeah?
To Mayor and what do you want to say?
My daddy, the legend.
Cheers, mate. What's your name?
Richie.
Sorry?
Richie.
Richie Stew, Mayor, Kelly. Nice one, Richie. Cheers, mate.
No worries, mate.
We're back here tomorrow, so
Cool. So you're a funeral director, man. That's crazy. That's
We've had nothing. We've had 10 cases in our village. We've all been from care home. This is where you need to be careful.
Care home
You need to be
stuff, mate.
careful what you say to people. Is that we're going to be taking anything. Whether it would be this week, next month. They were going to die.
It's their time and
They were
everything.
going to die eventually. But you try and say that to somebody where they think they're taken early.
Oh, because
That's where you get into a sticky situation of saying COVID isn't real. But well, we could have had 2 more months of it. Yeah, you could have done.
probably wouldn't.
Well, you could have done if it didn't exist. But flu exists, pneumonia exists.
But that's the thing is, if they did actually die of
See you later.
See you later, man.
LV.
Right. COVID-19 is it's certificate of vaccination ID.
It's man-made. Definitely
Well,
man-made.
Wuhan,
And it
yeah.
was man-made earlier than we know. It was
They've been working
September,
on it.
October.
They've been working
September,
on it.
October last year.
I think they had it ready when Fauci started talking about, when he said there will be a surprise pandemic. He said in like 2016 or something.
Given, as you heard from the introduction, that I have been around for a while and have had the opportunity and the privilege and the pleasure of serving in 5 administrations, I thought I would bring that perspective to the topic today, is the issue of pandemic preparedness. And if there's one message that I want to leave with you today based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, no question that there will be a challenge, the coming administration, in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. And I hope by the end of my relatively short presentation, you will understand why history, the history of the last 32 years that I've been the director of NIAID, will tell the next administration that there's no doubt in anyone's mind that they will be faced with the challenges that their predecessors were faced with.
There will be a surprise pandemic.
I've got a squash team that I play with, and one of the guys is a guy that looks after hedge funds. But he's based in Norwich, where we are, but his company is in London.
UEA, though.
UEA. Great uni. He came back, and he was like, one of the main shareholders of the hedge funds was in Rutan.
Yeah.
And he was like, that happened in end of September, beginning of October. He said they all came over to London. I said then they had the armed guards. We all had to go over, he said, to Wuhan the next month, and he said it was the armed guards there of the Chinese government showing what all their forces were. And, he was like, and then all of the hedge fund guys went back to England, Italy, France, Spain, all the head guys from, he said, that's exactly where it happened.
Yeah.
He was like, they came here, they came there, but they didn't announce it until 2 months later. He said it was already around the world.
That's how they spread it around.
It was already around the world. And like they said, it was actually made. They've got, what is it, they got the chemical warfare plant.
Yeah, they've got two bio-weapons.
America's got one and England's got one right next to Wuhan. And they keep saying it's coming next to where the fishmongers are.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the fishmongers. It came in where the fishmongers are. It went out where the fishmongers are.
There were people eating bat soup and
That doesn't matter. The fact that it was man-made is somewhere near them. It doesn't matter whether they're eating bat, bollocks, sheep.
came out of the bloody came out of their it came out of their laboratory, didn't it? But it's
That's
like
the only way you know it come out of laboratories. It managed to spread through continents quickly in different climates. If you had a natural born virus, it would spread across Russia and stop. It would spread across Eurasia and stop.
mate, what I love is it comes out and they say, but it can't withstand temperatures over 24 degrees or whatever it was. And then you say, no, actually, yeah, it can. No, it can survive temperatures over such and such. And then its incubation period is 7 days, now it's 14 days.
That's how you know it's man-made. It's spread across the whole country.
The fact that I can wear this, the fact that I can use this instead of wearing a mask, all I have to do
Face covering.
is cover my face.
I do
It's
that.
not
I do
about...
it when I play squash, playing with a balaclava.
Yeah.
So I walk through the reception with it over my face, and then roll it up, put it over my head.
because it's not about
If
health
I
and
have a hard
safety, it's
training
about
session,
compliance.
that's the only place is the reception. I have to wear it,
Yeah.
and they will whinge at me if I walk through there. If I'm knackered, and all I want is fresh air, and I want to go through the front door, they will have a go at me if I'm not having a face covering.
Do you know what really blows my mind is that I see people
Sunset Beach
every
Club,
day.
I can't walk through the reception without having that on.
Yeah.
They won't let me through.
When I see people jogging, they're out jogging
With that
a
on.
face mask on. I want to stop them and say, you know, you're going to kill yourself. You keep doing that.
Driving in a car
you're
on
gonna
their
kill
own is my biggest one in the.
I've seen a picture of a person with she had a mask on, and she had the face visor
On
as
their
well,
own.
in with the windows up in her car. What the fuck? You got to feel really sorry for these people because they are they are actual sheeple. They're actually sheep.
My mate just travelled to Portugal. He lives here. Travelled to Portugal and his face mask had a sheep. On the plane. Sheep.
Nice. I was in Portugal for 6 years, man.
Portugal, nobody wears face masks apart from barmen.
They've just opened up a
back up.
flight window, haven't they?
Yeah, back up. There's another bridge.
Yeah.
With Portugal. So that's exactly where I say I'm going. Because being a funeral director, I can't say I've been to Tenerife. I can't say I've been to Tenerife because everybody that I'm working with, I know what I believe, but only I know that because I've seen the documents. Everybody else believes the news. Whereas I now know the news is the last person that you listen to. You can't listen to BBC.
Absolute last bird, people. BBC, can't listen to any of them. BBC, Sky, CBS,
They're all owned,
MSNBC.
They're all owned by different diplomatic
six
elements.
corporations.
All owned by diplomatic elements. There's no point. That's why Trump doesn't listen to what is it, CNN? He won't answer any questions.
Some fake news. I know, it's brilliant,
He won't
mate.
answer any questions.
I know.
Right, and that's the only reason I like him.
No,
That's the
you're
only reason I
fake
like him.
news.
It's like, you spread shit. I ain't going to answer your questions.
I used to
I
hate
like
Trump.
that.
I used to hate him. And just
But he's real.
since he came into power, it forced me to take another look at him.
He's real.
And I'm like, do you know what?
He doesn't wear a
hasn't
face mask.
changed in 30 years.
doesn't wear a face
He's
mask.
been saying the same things for the last 30 years, man. You see his interviews in the 80s, and he's saying exactly the same things as he's saying now. And it's like, wow, that
I
guy...
do believe what Obama's saying is now he's in power, he's only empowering people that he's friends with, which, you know, Bobby English would do. But what he says when people ask him questions is real.
Yeah, I mean, disinformation is necessary and I just wish there was transparency. That's what we need from our government. That is what we should have from our government. Absolute transparency. And if we don't get it, then they shouldn't be governing us.
When you say, say for instance, England, our government, who you listen to, what news do you listen to? BBC, ITV, Channel 4. They're all playing on different...
I'm a YouTube creator, so we're doing this whole truth thing for like 7 years.
Whatever you push.
So I look at all of the news, all of the different MSN, and then all of the alternative media as well. You get all of the real stories from the alternative media. You what, dude? Right.
So if you're still here, thank you very much for listening. That was a conversation between me, a funeral director from the UK, and a couple of my friends 2 years ago, 2020, in the cafe, just enjoying each other's company back before things got really crazy. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Much love. See you soon.